y'all, this is Mattie from Mattie's Kitchen, and today I'll be cooking some old-fashioned cabbage, probably from the 1800s. To the ones who was cooking and didn't have no money, this was a gourmet meal, however I'm saying it. It was a special meal for them. And here's the things I'll be using. I'll be using for my cabbage, if you never heard of, this is some salt pork. It's the salt pork is the belly from the pig hog, and this is some chipped ham, leftover ham. These straps of ham, and I'll be seasoning with that. That's the only meat I have, and this how salt pork look. It's probably like skin. I cooked some up, and this how they look. You know, they just seasoned. All I'm getting is the fat from this salt pork. And I got some cabbage. I'm going to cook the cabbage. I'm going to fill up. I don't know how much I'm going to use. This is 2 cabbage. They was kind of small. I bought 2 cabbage. And here's the vegetable I'll be using. I'm going to use a green bell pepper. I'm going to use a red pepper. I'm going to have some red onions. And this is a yellow onion. And I also have some scallions and some fresh garlic. And I also have a jalapeno pepper. These are things and here's my dry. I forgot my dry. I'll be using some garlic powder, onion powder, some hot sauce, black pepper, salt, sugar, and vinegar. And here's my butter. I might have named them, but okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to start my salt pork. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to start it in the skillet. And let this fry. It's kind of cold, but it don't matter. Skillet should be hot. All I want from here is the grease from this, so I can season my cabbage and make some good old country cabbage. If you don't eat pork, it's not for you. This recipe probably is not for you. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more in there because I wanna, if I can hold all of this cabbage into this skillet, I will. Okay, I'm gonna start this to cook and I'm gonna start cutting up my cabbage. Okay, I forgot to name my okra. I'm having some okra, and I cooked them several times. When you're cooking these with fresh okra, now they're going to take me a little longer to cook, so that's why I put them on. I have salt, pepper, and butter, and that's all it requires for okra, because I'm going to lay them on top of my cabbage and let them steam a little bit. Normally, when I'm cooking greens, I put them in the green, but cabbage don't take that long, so I'm going to put them... I'm gonna put them on the top of the cabbage when I saw my cabbage get almost done. Okay, I'm talking a little fast. Okay, here's my cabbage. I cut it up. I sliced mine. I cut them in 4s, and I sliced them. I sliced them like this. I'm just little slices. If you cut yours in quarters, it's up to you. But I just make mine shred them. They look pretty good when they cook like that. So that's how I cut mine up. I got them over here. Okay, and here is my salt pork I was telling you about. I'm gonna let them get crunchy like these I had cooked. And this is, see the grease I'll be using for my fried cabbage. Some people use butter. Some people use, this is old fashioned. Butter wasn't popular. But, this is what this is the fat bag. I'm gonna let it get crunchy, and once this cooked a little bit, I'm gonna take this ham, and I'm going to chop it up a little bit, put it on the side, let it get seasoned up too, because you see at the bottom of this pan is salt, so be careful with your salt. That's salt at the bottom, so don't add salt until the end, till you're almost finished. And cabbage do take a little more salt, but sometimes the salt pork is enough salt. Okay, once these fry and get crunchy, I'm going to add my ham and get ready to add my cabbage and other vegetables. Okay, get back with you. Okay, my salt pork cooked. And that's where I wanted to look. I didn't want to get, because they're going to turn up, and some people eat it. I can eat these crunchy little meats, I can. And here's the grease I got from it. I pulled that off, and you see that salt? So really, you don't need much salt when you are cooking that. Now, here's a chip of ham. I'm going to put that in there. Let it get kind of, warmed up a little bit. These are 2 meats on season this cabbage. You never had it? Try it. Not that expensive. It's a good size. This ham I'm just warming up the ham, and I'm not going to cook that so long. But what I'm getting ready to do now is put my vegetables in here. The cabbage is going to be the last thing I put in there. Here's some chopped up green peppers. What I'm doing, I'm seasoning it. I'm seasoning my cabbage. Some onion. This is yellow onion. I like when you're using fresh vegetables. I mean, that's seasoned very well, because when you don't use a lot of vegetables, you got to use that dry season. And that dry season, I mean, I'd rather have the vegetable. To me, it seems like it's better for you, the fresh vegetables, and it makes food taste good too. The fresh it is, and when you put a lot of vegetables, now these is going in my cabbage. Let's see what else I need to put in here. A couple of these just to give it color. I'm gonna stir this up. And then I'm going to get ready to put my cabbage in here. I know y'all never seen it, but this is Mattie. From Mattie's Kitchen. I try to give y'all good, different things. And it always be good, and it always looks so good. And it tastes good too. I know you never had cabbage like this, but here it is. And I'm getting ready to cut, my okra's almost done. I'm getting ready to cook some cornbread. I'm going to have cabbage, seasoned cabbage with vegetable and chipped ham, fried with the salt pork grease. It's going to be good. Put a little bit more vegetables in here. And I'm going to get ready to start putting my some cabbage in here. I'm going to season my cabbage as I put it in here. Okay. You know, I love vegetables. Okay. That looks good already. I probably can eat this with some rice. Put these vegetables on top of some rice and call it a day. I don't want these vegetables to cook. I want to be so you can see your vegetables in your rice. I mean in your cabbage. I want to see them. So I'm getting ready to put my cabbage in here now. Layer it like I got them. Layer them in here. And once I get enough in, I'm going to turn them over, let them vegetables and all that stuff season in it from the bottom. I slice mine. I like to have mine sliced. And I'm going to season them up good. I'm going to season them up with some sugar, a little vinegar, salt, pepper. Oh, I forgot my jalapeno pepper, y'all. I gotta put them up because it's gonna be kind of spicy. Let me find that light. I gotta put some of this in there. I forgot about that. When you cooking, you can forget things, and the things you forgot will take away from your dish. And I'm sorry, I want these to be just a little spicy. I'm not using red pepper flakes this time. I'm gonna use these. Normally I use red pepper flakes. This is not too much. And then I'm gonna try to tone it down a little bit. Okay, let's spread these over here. I forgot about it. Okay. Put my cabbage in here. I want to put as much cabbage as I can hold, as the skillet can hold, because I want my cabbage. This cabbage is going to be good. And I'm going to put the season on top of the cabbage. Let's put some good in here. Cabbage draw up so much. Sometimes they just draw up. Put the stove down. When you're doing this, have the stove kind of low because you don't want to burn your vegetables at the bottom. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to start with, no matter what order, I'm going to start with some garlic powder. And I'm going to turn them over. Once they go down, I'm going to season the other side like a lasagna, how you season. That's my garlic powder I'm putting on top of here. And the onion, some onion powder. And I have all of that in here too. I have onion and garlic, fresh onions and garlic. Okay. I'm going to put some pepper. Black pepper, just a little bit. I don't want it too spicy yet. And these are things I'm adding. It's going to be so good. Especially with that season, that grease. Some people use, they use all type of seasoning. I'm going to put some, this is salt. You know, I better leave my salt alone right now because I don't know. I know it might not be salty, but like I say, this is sugar. You always put a little sugar on cabbage because it's kind of bitter. And here's some vinegar. I'm going to pour a little vinegar on mine. Just a little vinegar. And these are things, I'm going to cover this up. You don't need no water in here because cabbage make water. I'm going to find the lid that I need to go on here. And once I get it cleaned up over here, I'm going to get back to you. First, I'm going to turn, once these cabbage shrink a little bit, I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to season them. I'm going to bring all the vegetables on top and I'm going to season them again. Okay, get back with you. Okay, I'm bringing all these vegetables, everything to the top. And it made water. I don't know why. I wanted mine to, you know, it's steamed good. It's still going to taste the same, but it made a lot of water. You don't need no water for cabbage. You see that? It's not a lot, but it's more than I wanted. But it's going to taste good. I'm bringing it to all this up here, and I'm going to season this, and I'll be almost ready. My cornbread is cooking. My cornbread is cooking in the oven. And my okra's almost done. Here's the thing. I'm going to season. Let me get ready to season this now. All that meat, you don't need no meat. Now, some people's not going to eat those things. They'd be a little tough, but I like sometimes to crunch on something. Okay, and I'm going to season this again. I'm going to start with my onion, a garlic powder. Put it on here. Okay, my onion powder. Black pepper, just a little bit. I don't want it too hot. And some salt. I gotta get my sugar. I don't know where I put my sugar, but I'm gonna put a little more sugar. And then I'm gonna do something on the vinegar. I'm gonna put vinegar and sugar on this. Okay. And my sugar on here. And this is ready. I'm not going to cover it up now. This season on here. I'm ready for a day. Call it a day. Once this cooked, I'm waiting for my cornbread. This is going to be so good, y'all. Make sure y'all put a little vinegar in it. I had put some in the beginning. I'm going to taste this before I add any more vinegar. Okay, here's the picture of my delicious cornbread. I stayed in the oven. I cooked cornbread twice on my stove, old-fashioned. I cooked some Jiffy cornbread mix. And this is Jiffy right here, and it's so good. And here's my cabbage. I'm getting ready to put this on a plate, my seasoned vegetable cabbage with salt, pork, and some leftover ham. Get back with you. Thank you all for tuning into my presentation of my cabbage with salt, pork, and leftover ham bits. I also cooked some okra on the side and some cornbread. Put a lot of vegetables in my cabbage. I hope you all enjoyed this presentation. Share it with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe. Help me get to my 100 subscribers. Thank you once again for sharing my video, and tune in again when I upload another video. Thank you once again.